Joe in real life. A beautiful day here in Savannah, Georgia, and it is my test day with 150 pounds. So those of you just tuning in, every Sunday, instead of my usual 2 sets of 6, I do 3 sets. And the third set is something in the ballpark of an AMRAP. Meaning, well, a month ago with 155, I got 10. And I kind of try and cap it right around 10. So it's not a pure AMRAP. But that means I've got to hit 10 at minimum with 150. And that just sucks. That just really sucks. Because I don't feel up for it. I don't feel up for it at all. I've had really low motivation all week. And you know, I'm an old man. Like, low motivation weeks happen. You know, I'm not taking it all that seriously. But I don't want to do this, man. The last couple days, excuse me. The last couple days, I just don't want to do this. I don't want to be down here. I don't want to be moving these weights. And a few people have remarked in the comments that those are the days that matter most. Where you show up and get something done, even though you don't want to. And while I absolutely 100% agree, it doesn't make it any easier. You know, it doesn't fill my heart with electricity. The idea of getting 10 reps, the idea of getting 3 of 6 just feels gross. To have to dig deep and get 10 on that last one, I feel like I don't have any depth, you know? I don't know how I'm gonna dig into a depth that doesn't exist. But I guess we'll figure it out, because that's another thing. I'm rounding the corner in my cul-de-sac on my way back to the garage. And when I enter my war room, my choices go away. And I can feel that shift energetically, you know? And like, I know that's gonna happen. But also, I don't believe it, even though it's never not been the case. Weird, right? I mean, this whole self-care exercise culture is weird, just across the board. Let's see what happens. All right? Yeah, I don't know. Who knows anything? Stay tuned. We'll get there soon. Okay, so I want to address the elephant in the room before the elephant gets here. Now, this is a video, of course, so like the elephant was already here for me, but for you, the elephant hasn't arrived yet. I definitely hit 10 reps. In fact, I hit 11. And feeling as bad as I did, feeling as low motivation as I did, I was really, really shocked by this. Also, I barely warmed up. I couldn't even be bothered, you know? You could argue that the reps themselves were sufficient warm-up, and fair enough. I do think that's probably the case. The elephant is that I easily had 12 reps, probably 13. I'm not sure 15 is out of the question. At the absolute end, yeah, 15's too many, but definitely 12, 13. And something I've been doing that I haven't been talking about is when I beat a PR, I try to only beat it by a rep. No more than that. And the only times I've beaten it by more than a rep is when I forget the reps, you know? And the reason for that is I'm trying to stay committed to a slow build, you know? And that's why I'm not doing proper AMRAPs, right? Because I think AMRAPs are great, and I think they can be used responsibly as a training tool. I'm not sure I can. And especially with my injury, which is now pretty well recovered. I just don't trust myself to go all the way into the paint. You know, I think that I'd get away with it. I think I would have got away with it today. I maybe would have gotten away with it a few more times, but at a certain point, I hit a wall. And that's either a physical wall or a psychological wall. In some ways, I feel like I'm banging up against that wall right now psychologically, even though the work's not that hard. Here we go, 11 reps. So that's the caution, you know? I'm watching it for the first time, same as you. Apologize for the bars again, but that was for the short. Let's see how it looks. I felt really good about these reps. Honestly, the batch in the middle were the ugliest. Yep. Yeah, I'm tilted too far forward right out of the gate, but that's still well within my good rep range. Here are the ugly ones, I think. Yeah, that one's gross. Also gross. That was more of a good morning. Yep, those 3 bad. 4 bad. I tried harder, but it was no better. Yeah, man, these are ugly. Okay. Well, that's that. This is Joe in real life. I love you guys. See you tomorrow, right? Be good to each other.